everybody? Welcome back here for the Mountain Dew Race Series. We are back here for the chase here in Season 4. We're going to head up north here today here at the Dover International Speedway, also known as the Monster Mile. And we're here for chase race number 3. And it's going to be one wild race probably. Wrecks could happen at any time. There will be some 3-wide racing. There's not a lot of room to race here, so we'll see what happens if it repeats history earlier this season when we had a wreck fest, but hopefully it will not happen. But we are here for chase race number 3 at Dover for the running of the AAA 400. Welcome, guys and gals. And you see here at the front of your field, James Qualls is your poster today in the Valvoline Ford, the Mark Martin retro paint scheme. Cody Lamas to his outside in the 56 Napa Toyota. A couple of drivers need some good runs, neither in the chase. One something to happen. Row 2, you see that is Barney Ward in the Lowe's number 5 car. Different look for his car. He is going to be starting 3rd. Highest chaser qualifier, Red Bell, will start 4th in car number 4. Then last week's winner, Tim Freilich, will start 5th alongside Steven Gonzalez, Ralph Green, and Danny Wells, another chaser, make up row number 4. Ran out the top 10 is Randy Carpenter, and points leader, James McLeod. But we'll see what happens. We saw Aaron Williams dominate from the pole earlier this season, going wire to wire and leading every lap, picking up his first career win. We'll see if James Qualls can do the same thing as we get ready for the starting command. The engines get fired up and we go racing here at Dover, and you'll follow with the starting grid right after that. So stay tuned, guys.
Just like I told these boys in the meeting, we don't need anything over the top today. We got a good race car, we got a good driver, we got a good pit crew. All we got to do is just everybody carry their weight. We'll be just fine at the end of this thing. 10-4.
Here's your lineup for today's AAA 400. Back as they get a nice view in turn number 3, where the fans have access to sit over turn number 3. Great seat for these fans, as they're going to be seeing a lot of action here at Dover International Speedway today. As the pace car will head off to pit road, James Qualls, Cody Lamas will lead them down to the green flag and get the AAA 400 underway for 40 laps around here at Dover, Delaware. Waiting for it. Will we have a wreck fest or will we have a surprising clean race? We'll find out. The green flag is out and we are racing here at Dover. Chase race number 3 is underway. And Lamas could not hang on to the outside of James Qualls, as Qualls will take the lead, but here comes Barney Ward to his inside in the Lowe's Chevy number 5. Tim Freilich, last week's winner. He makes a nose under him for the lead. Like so far so good. We're clean, and Barney Ward, the Hendrick Motorsports number 5, will lead lap 1, but Tim Freilich will get under him and take the lead. Now here comes Ralph Green. He is tied for the most wins in Mountain Dew Series history with 7, but has not won a race this season. He'll slide up. Danny Wells, he's going to become the first chaser today to lead a lap, and that's Dylan Young behind him in a different looking number 9 car. He is running second. Teammate Michael Cosby in the 19th running the exact same paint scheme, so don't get them mixed up. And Danny Wells got a very, very valuable bonus point, and he is going to take off and actually hang on to the lead for a whole lap. He has Dylan Young on his back bumper. Going to complete another lap. We're going to check around the back real quick. And actually, it's a tale of 2 Wells right there. Danny's leading, Matt's in last. Matt's had a struggling season. That car's not driving like Superman right now. There's Matthew Rodriguez and Aaron Williams, defending winner of this race earlier this season. Wow, Jacob Rodriguez, he's way off the track. Oh, he goes get hit. He goes up. Jacob Rodriguez, Trent Dunham, couple chase contenders. They hit the wall, but they keep going. But man, Trent Dunham's in the wrong place, wrong time. Kevin Rodriguez will go straight to the back. That's not going to be good for them. Saw Rodriguez, somebody got in going, went down the track, came back up, got together with Dylan Poche. I'm up into Trent Dunham. Tough break for the 33 and 8 car early in this race. And talking about Aaron Williams, defending winner earlier this season at Dover. Went wire to wire, led every lap. Got his first of 2 wins this season. He's back here, way in the back. Ryan Acosta is second in the points right there as well. We also forgot to mention we have 2 new drivers today in the series. Kyle Sosnowski is the new driver for the 20 Home Depot Toyota. He replaces Jessica Lawrence. The other new driver is the other Gibbs car. I don't know where it is. And Dylan Young are taking the lead from Danny Welch, going for the lead, looking for the other car. There he is. That's Jack Rasmussen. He's the new driver of the 18 car, replacing Connor Breeden. They both didn't really qualify or run that well so far, but they're going to try to work their way up through the field. There's their points leader, James McLeod. He's back here in 26th place. He's going to get by Charles Jackson. Actually, he's in 27th place now. Jack Richards is falling back. Richards not done a good job so far in the race. He's not defending his title that well. He needs some good momentum to get going. Really on Bart. Slips in between Brandon Parsons and Ryan Duke. Navarre's right. Dev Lash is already working his way halfway up through the field. Steven Gonzalez, some of these drivers started up front. Brent Bell, they're in the back now. Back in that pack. We're going to go back up towards the front. And right now it's still all Dylan Young. He got around Danny Wells. Wells trying to make a run on him. Couldn't do nothing. Looks like Jacob Rodriguez and Trent Dunham are caught back to the field. They're behind Mike Becker, Jack Rasmussen, and Jessica Miller. Aaron Reed's back here as well. He's not running good. He qualified in the back. Zach Carlson's been on a stroll lately. He's had a couple of people taking top 10. I just went on a stutter spree. Wow, I get horrible right there. I hate when I stutter. Anyway, he's been running good lately. Has good top 10s lately, but just not running good today. I thought Brandon Parsons was put in the wall. Maybe not. Oh, car off the track. That was Daryl Parsons. Look at these 3 cars, bumper to bumper. Tim Frelick in the back of Dougie Sears, who's in the back of Randy Carpenter, going by Brody Banta. Well, they're trying to work together. Now they're going to go 3 wide almost. Oh, Tim Frelick, look out. Close. Adrian Becker behind Callum Wells right here. Got a patriotic looking paint scheme. I also wanted to point out, in the next couple of laps, I just wanted to point out, we're going to have a silent lap up ahead. Probably, I don't know exactly what lap. Probably lap 20 we'll have a silent lap for all the victims that were, all the people that were lost in the shootings in Connecticut back on Friday. So whenever lap 20 starts, we will have a silent lap. But until then, we will keep talking. Or I will keep talking, I should say. And Danny Wells on the back bumper of Dylan Young. Danny ended up losing the points lead last week at New Hampshire after finishing about 25th, I believe. Dropped down to 6th in the standings. 16 points out of the lead, but now he's going for the lead on Dylan Young. Both these drivers are one-time winners this season. Dylan Young won earlier this season at Richmond. Danny Wells won. Actually, they both won at Richmond. The 2 drivers that won Richmond are battling it out. That's kind of ironic. Didn't even think about that. Danny Wells takes the lead. He's going to drive off in the Winn-Dixie Ford Fusion out of Roush Fenway Racing. Look back here in 3rd place. That is Sean Galligan. Where did he come from? He has really turned the performance on this 83 team around. This team's had 5 different drivers this season. 4 of them made it. One that he didn't, but this team's been trying to find somebody before the end of the season because Red Bulls, their status as a team next season is up in the air. It's very unknown if this team or any of the Red Bull racing teams at all will be back next season. It's been documented for weeks now. John Galligan's trying to do whatever he can. He's still going to look for that first win. We'll go back here, and Trent Dunham is still dead last. Trent came here 5th in the standings. This is not helping him at all. Actually, he's in 40th. Wait. Boy, they got by him. Never mind. Jacob Rodriguez, he is in 40th. He's already dead last in the points in the race right now. This is derailing him. He might be out of contention for the championship 3 races into it. Now he's going to slide up and go back to the back. Jacob Rodriguez, strong run during the regular season. Looks like it's just not paying off now, and the chase is just pointless now. Struggling hard in that 33 car. Back here, let's see other chasers. James McLeod is falling back once again. Across the line, 33rd place. McLeod could not be happy with that race car. They go free trained by Michael Cosby, the 19th. It's very slow right now. Ryan Acosta is battling Jack Richards for 27th. Both struggling as well. Richards 10th in the standings coming in. Acosta's 2nd. It's going to help a lot of drivers need to gain points. Aaron Williams in 25th. More Red Bell in 18th. Steven Gonzalez 17th. John Henley's back in 13th. I haven't talked about him. He's back behind Eric Burton, who we haven't talked about either. Both number 13th and 12th. Steph Cole's up in 8th place. John Munn, Taylor Orndorff, Cody Lamas, Ralph Green, Sean Galligan, and then Dylan Young and Danny Wells still 1-2 here in the field. And now Dylan Young's going to make a run to the inside. Wow, he had a great run. Dylan Young back to the lead in the 9 car. And I completely forgot about the silent lap, so we're going to have a silent lap on lap 21. Now conclude our silent lap. I apologize for missing the lap. And Danny Wells just flew by Dylan Young for the lead once again. And still, we did that lap to remember all the victims that were shot Friday. So we pray for those families to hopefully get through all this, which will be pretty hard, but hopefully they will. Danny Wells once again away from Dylan Young. Danny's looking for a second win. Second of the last 2 out of the last 4 races now, going back to Richmond when he won. And surprisingly, he's had a clean race. Nobody's wrecked. Surprising. Oh, I just spoke too soon. Michael Causey up the track right in front of Dylan Poche. He just got turned. Mike Becker, I believe that was teammates that got together. Causey's on the track still. Look out. Michael Causey out of the Evernham Motorsports team. He has been struggling. He got kicked to the high side. He is falling back. I believe he got taken out by his own teammate, Mike Becker. That is just a bad deal for Michael Causey, who is just trying to find the right combination here in the Mountain Race Series. He cannot get anything going. He's had a terrible luck in his career, and he is done for the day. Michael Causey will finish dead last today here at Dover. The luck on that kid's side just not there at all this season. And Red Bell's on pit road. Why is Red Bell on pit road? Red Bell, one of the championship contenders. Came in here 3rd in the points, is sitting on pit road. What happened to Red? Oh my gosh. Oh, we got Randy Carpenter's now on the apron. That's another Red Bull car. Did he just blow up? What in the world? Saw 2 teammates get together, and now 2 other teammates from another team having problems. Red Bull Racing and Evernham Motorsports. What just happened to a lot of their drivers? Carpenter's on the apron slow. I don't know what happened. I'll have to go back and check that out. Back up here. Dylan Young's lost trace to Danny Wells. Red Bell is still on pit road. But Danny's your leader. We gotta go back and see what happened to Michael Causey, and then also what happened to Red Bell, Randy Carpenter, and possibly Mike Becker, who might have been involved with Causey's incident. Go back and show that right now. Well, guys, Michael Causey's back here running on the high side. He's right in front of his teammate Mike Becker. Come off this corner, and him and his teammate do get together. Mike Becker got into Michael Causey, 2 teammates. Since Causey's sliding, Dylan Poche just clips him. He keeps going. He does a nice job saving it. Michael Causey's back here. Gonna have to coast it back to pit road. And then, oh, Red Bell blew up. Are you kidding me? Did 2 Red Bull cars blow up at the same time? Here's Red. Running in 18th place, Red Bell's engine lets go. She blows up. And then we go around here. 1 lap later. Wait. Guys, I think it's, I don't even know when Carpenter had his issues. Oh, there it is. Can you believe that? 2 Red Bull racing cars blew up within 3 laps. Red Bell blew up, Randy Carpenter blew up. So there went half of the Red Bull racing team in a matter of 3 laps. Championship contender Red Bell and the Red Bull racing teammate in the 41, Randy Carpenter, both have engine problems. That's going to be something they got to look like for their TRD engines or whatever. Or whatever it is, I don't even know. But Red Bell, Randy Carpenter are going to be done for the day with engine problems. Michael Causey's done for the day with contact from Mike Becker, teammate. And now we go back to live action now as your race leader is Danny Wells. We are back, and we'll update the field. You see a broken camshaft on Randy Carpenter's 41 car. Red Bell is still on pit road. Mike Crosby with the accident. Red Bell is still sitting on pit road. I can't believe we just lost 2 Red Bull racing cars. There's Mike Becker. He just came off pit road, I believe, but he's slow. He's actually on the apron slow. He must have some... I think it's not like he has the engine going on that car. Is there a motor issue with the 43? He's very slow right now. So he's coming to pit road. Mike Becker's now heading to pit road. Let's see what he does. He might have something broke on his car. Oh, he might have a tire down. He's changing just left sides only. No break from Mike Becker. It's been a terrible day for the Evernham cars and also the Red Bull Racing cars. Not for one of the Red Bull Racing cars. Go back up here. That's like one of the Evernham cars. There's a 91 Taylor Orndorff. Solid run, top 10 in 10th place. Good run for him. Ralph Green just got kicked to the high side. He's about 4 or 5 spots. He rushed 6th. Now he's back to 9th. Callum Wells, Adrian Becker, Seth Cole, and Zohar Mudden looks like they got by him. Cody Lamas now 4th. John Galligan. This is the Red Bull Racing car from 3rd. Jack Richards in the back right now. Becker's leaving pit road. Dylan Young. Oh, let's see. And 2 broken camshafts for 2 Red Bull Racing cars. Red Bell and Randy Carpenter. So camshaft issues for both cars. That's crazy. They had the same failure. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Danny Wells, who was just looking so long for a win, either the Mountain Race Series or the Road Pro Nationwide Series. Finally got that first win, and he looks like he's trying to be on route for another win this quickly. In a short amount of time since his first win. Danny Wells trying to become a 2-time winner this season, which hasn't happened that often this season. Been a lot of 1-time winners, and Danny's trying to get himself back in the championship hunt. 6th in the standings coming in, was a points leader before last week. He's doing what he has to do to get back to the points lead and say he wants to win this championship in that 60 car. Jacob Rodriguez back here, last car running 37th, actually 38th. Trent Jones moved away up to 33rd. He had a lot of damage to the right side of his car from that initial incident earlier on with Jacob Rodriguez getting hit by a couple other cars. Or Dylan Tochi, I think it was. There's James McLeod, he's back in 29th. Jack Richards in 28th. Barney Morstad up here in the front. He was starting like 3rd. He's back here in 25th. I don't know what happened to that car. Aaron Williams going by Brandon Hart in 22nd. I guess it's could have been worse than the 31 team today, but a lot of those drivers are hoping for better. Ryan Acosta was like up in 20th position. He salvaged a good day, I guess you could say, on an alright day. Wholesale James Qualls back here in 16th. I don't know what happened to him. His car just wasn't handling like it should have today. Steve Gonzalez in 15th, another solid, good run. You know, he hasn't really had spectacular runs yet, but he's been solid and consistent. Hopefully it'll pay off next week when we go to Talladega. John Henley's still in 13th place, right ahead of teammate Emilio Navarre. Tim Fraley, last week's winner, still having a good run. Maybe see his turnaround after all for the 30-16. Zohar Mudden's falling out of the top 10. Eric Burton's in 10th place. Came in 11th in the standings. Ralph Green, Adrian Becker, Callum Wells, Taylor Orndorff in 6th. Seth Cole is in 5th, 9th in the standings. He's going to gain maximum points almost as well. Cody Lamas, good run 4th, starting out outside pole. Galligan, good for his best run ever in 3rd. Dylan Young, definitely needs this run. He is in 2nd place. But right now, Danny Wells and Jacob Rodriguez and Dylan Tochi up ahead, but shouldn't be a factor. 2 laps to go for Danny Wells, who's looking for some revenge. Nationwide race in Chicagoland saw him blow an engine, going for 2nd place. He probably knew in his heart he was going to win that race. He probably had all intention to win today's race here at Dover, to make a fork, looking for win number 2. He drives nice and cool and calm, going here around turn number 4. Take the white flag for one more time around Dover. Danny Wells, championship contender in the number 60, is looking for win number 2 of the season. Dylan Young is trying to close in the 9 car. 0.6 of a second is the difference. That 0.6 might be too much. There is a difference. Last time through turns 3 and 4. Danny Wells will come off the corner and build some momentum going into Talladega next week. Danny Wells will take the AAA 400 here at Dover. Danny Wells is your winner today, his 2nd win of the season and his career. Dylan Young will finish strong 2nd. Sean Galligan will get a career best 3rd. Seth Cole will end up getting 4th. And 5th place goes to Taylor Orndorff. Good run for him. I believe this might be his first top 5 of the season, if not 2nd. Callum Wells, strong run in 6th. That is Danny Wells, one of his teammates. Adrian Beck, let's see, Cody Lamas ended up 7th. Adrian Becker 8th. Michael Walter Racing teammate Eric Burden 9th. And Ralph Green round out your top 10. There's Steven Gonzalez going up beside his teammate Zohar Munn. Don't know what that was about. But that is that. And we are done here from Dover. And it was a clean race compared to what it was usually in the past, where there's a complete wreck fest, which is really good. Had some nice racing. Oh, Steven Gonzalez just got into Ralph Green. But an interesting race, nonetheless. See your poster, James Qualls, he pulled in. Saw our top 10, Zohar Munn, Tim Freilich, 13th, or 12th. Sean Henley ended up 13th, Emilio Navarre, Steven Gonzalez, top 15. You got Qualls, Rodriguez, Shears, Ervig, and Ryan Acosta, your top 20. Honestly, I don't know who exactly will be the points there. Probably Danny Wells after this race. He might actually got a little bit of a cushion now. The only other person who finished up there was Seth Cullen. He was down in the points. And then you saw Eric Burden, who's also down in the points. Sean Henley was 4th in the standings coming in. He ended up 13th. You see 21st, and we're going to go down through the rest. Notables, Red Bell, 41st. The broken camshaft. And then teammate Randy Carpenter had the same problem. Jacob Rodriguez, 38th. Jack Rasmussen ended up 36th in his debut. Kyle Sosnowski in his debut finished, or Kyle Sosnowski, my bad. He ended up 26th. But only their first race, and it was a tough track to start their career at Dover. But I mean, they'll have to get used to the cars and everything. Looking down some more, Trent Donovan ended up 32nd. James McLeod, points there, ended up 29th today. Jack Richards got 27th away from Barney Ward. Aaron Williams ended up 23rd. And that's all the rest of them. So there's your results. Michael Cosby, Red Bell, Carpenter, 3 are out. Mike Becker, 2 laps down. But that's your results. We'll now take you to the post-race screen, show you where we're going next week, which I already said twice was Talladega, but we'll show you there, and the points will fall at the very end of the video, so stay tuned, guys, and congrats one last time to Danny Wells on the victory and 2nd win of the season. Alright guys, we'll be getting prepared next week for the one and only super speedway track of the season, which is Talladega Super Speedway. Chase race number 4, and usually the wild card race in the championship for these drivers. The big one can take out anybody in this race. Nobody is safe at Talladega, but we'll be going there next week. Should be an interesting one. But Danny Wells has the momentum going in and possibly the points lead. We'll check it out after this. At the very end of the video, like I said, the points will be shown. Make sure to continue to comment, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for everything. And stay tuned for the Mopar Nationwide Series season to continue on as well as the championship hunt here in the Mountain Dew Race Series, as we'll be going to Talladega Super Speedway for next week. I will see you guys there for the Good Sam Roadside Assistance 500. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Congrats one last time to Danny Wells and the whole 60 Roush Racing team for picking up the win at the Monster Mile at Dover.